Imagine standing at the crossroads of life, seeking direction amidst the noise and chaos. What if I told you that amidst this whirlwind, there's a voice, gentle and unwavering, waiting to guide you? This isn't just any voice. It's the divine whisper of God, speaking directly to your mind and soul. For centuries, the concept of divine communication has intrigued and comforted millions. It's the beacon of light in the darkness, offering wisdom, direction, and peace to those who seek it. Today, we're starting on a fascinating journey to explore this profound connection between the divine and us. How can we tune our minds to hear what God is saying? Is it possible for everyone, regardless of where they stand on their spiritual path, to access this guidance? Join me as we dive deep into the mysteries of divine communication, uncovering the ways in which God speaks to us through our thoughts and feelings. Together, we'll learn how to listen, discern, and respond to that voice, transforming our lives with its wisdom. Let's begin this journey of discovery, understanding, and enlightenment, opening our hearts to the infinite possibilities that await when we truly listen. In the tapestry of human experience, the idea of divine communication weaves a thread of hope and connection. Across ages and cultures, countless stories tell of individuals who've heard the voice of God, a voice that guides, comforts, and enlightens. This isn't confined to the pages of ancient texts or the lives of saints and mystics. It's a living, breathing reality that transcends religious boundaries, available to anyone with an open heart and a willing spirit. At its core, divine communication is about the intimate conversation between the Creator and the creation. It's the universal language of love and wisdom that speaks directly to our minds and souls. Whether through the silent whispers in our hearts during moments of reflection or the profound realizations that come in times of need, God finds ways to communicate with us in the language we understand best. This experience is not reserved for the chosen few. It doesn't ask for perfection or unwavering faith. Instead, it calls to the curious, the seekers, and those yearning for a deeper connection with the divine. It's about recognizing the divine presence in our everyday lives, understanding that this sacred dialogue can guide us through life's complexities and challenges. As we explore the concept of divine communication further, remember that this journey is as old as humanity itself, yet it carries the promise of fresh insights and revelations, offering each of us a personal path to spiritual discovery and growth. In the quest for divine guidance, the journey begins within the quiet spaces of our minds and the depths of our hearts. It's in these sacred chambers that we learn to tune into the whispers of the divine, a gentle guidance that steers us through life's tumultuous seas. The process, though deeply personal, follows a rhythm as ancient as time itself, involving meditation, prayer, and mindfulness. Meditation serves as the gateway to tranquility, inviting us to step away from the cacophony of daily life and enter a realm of peace. It's here, in the silence, that the mind becomes a fertile ground for divine whispers to take root. As we quiet the chatter and slow the pace of our thoughts, we become more receptive to the subtle nudges and insights that are often overshadowed by the noise of our routines. Prayer, on the other hand, is the conversation that bridges our human experience with the divine. It's an open-hearted dialogue that allows us to express our deepest fears, desires, and questions, offering them up to a higher power. This act of surrender creates a space for divine wisdom to enter, providing clarity and comfort in moments of uncertainty. Mindfulness anchors us in the present moment, teaching us to live with full awareness and openness. It's in the here and now that we often encounter the divine in the mundane, the beauty of a sunset, the laughter of a child, or the stillness of the morning. By cultivating mindfulness, we develop the ability to see and hear the messages that God sends us through the tapestry of our daily lives. Together, these practices form a holistic approach to tuning into divine guidance, inviting us to slow down, listen deeply, and open our hearts to the wisdom that seeks to guide us. As we commit to this journey, we discover that the divine speaks not in thunderous declarations, but in soft whispers, always guiding, always present. In the realm of divine communication, each journey is as unique as the individual starting on it. The voice of God, infinite in its manifestations, speaks to us in a myriad of ways, tailored to the intricacies of our own souls and life stories. This rich tapestry of experiences highlights the personal nature of our relationship with the divine, reminding us that while the essence of the message remains constant, its form adapts to resonate with each heart individually. Consider the story of Anna, who found solace and guidance in the quiet of her garden. For her, divine communication came through the gentle rustling of leaves and the serene beauty of the dawn, a reminder of hope and renewal amidst life's trials. Then there's Michael, whose moments of epiphany arrived amidst the bustling chaos of city life, a sudden clarity and peace in the midst of noise, signaling the presence of something greater, guiding him forward. These personal narratives reveal the subjective nature of experiencing God's voice. They teach us that divine communication does not conform to a single mold, but is as diverse as humanity itself. Whether it's a whisper in the wind, a conviction in the heart during prayer, or an insight gained during meditation, the divine speaks in the language we're most ready to hear. It's this diversity that enriches our collective understanding of spiritual experiences, inviting us to listen deeply, not only to our own experiences, but also to the stories of others. Through sharing and listening, we weave together a broader picture of divine communication, one that encompasses a spectrum of experiences and transcends the boundaries of individual perception towards a universal truth that the divine is always speaking, reaching out to connect with us in love and guidance. In the vibrant landscape of our minds, where thoughts and emotions dance in constant motion, finding the divine voice amidst the chatter can seem like searching for a whisper in a storm. Yet, within this dance lies the subtle art of discernment, a skill that allows us to distinguish the profound peace of divine guidance from the fleeting shadows of our own inner turmoil. The first step in this journey of discernment is to seek the hallmarks of divinity: peace, love, and an alignment with the highest virtues of compassion, kindness, and wisdom. The voice of the divine, unlike our own swirling thoughts and emotions, carries with it a sense of calm that quiets the storm, a clarity that cuts through confusion like a beam of light in the darkness. Consider for a moment the nature of your own thoughts and feelings. They are often reactive, shaped by external circumstances or internal pressures. They ebb and flow like the tides, influenced by the moon's pull. In contrast, divine communication is steady and unwavering. It uplifts, encourages, and guides without imposing fear or guilt. It speaks to our potential, nudging us gently towards growth and healing. Cultivating a practice of stillness through meditation or prayer can sharpen this discernment. In the quietude, we learn to observe our thoughts and emotions without attachment, allowing us to recognize the presence of something greater. This practice does not silence the mind's chatter overnight, but it builds a foundation from which we can more readily identify the essence of divine communication. Listening for divine guidance is akin to tuning into a frequency that resonates with the core of our being. It requires patience, practice, and a heart open to receiving. As we refine our ability to discern, we find that the divine voice becomes a guiding star in our lives, leading us with a gentle authority that is both profound and personal. In the journey toward divine communication, time unfolds not as a barrier, but as a garden in which patience, practice, and faith are sown, yielding the fruit of spiritual connection. The quest for perceiving divine guidance is not a race against time, but a pilgrimage marked by growth and understanding. Setting realistic expectations about this journey is crucial. It reminds us that much like the natural world, everything blooms in its own season. The onset of perceiving divine whispers varies from person to person, influenced by their unique spiritual, emotional, and mental landscapes. For some, the connection may manifest swiftly, a sudden clarity breaking through the clouds. For others, it develops gradually, like the dawn gently dispelling the night. This variance is not a measure of spiritual worthiness, but a reflection of the diverse paths we walk in our search for meaning. Regular practice is the water that nourishes our spiritual garden. Whether through prayer, meditation, or mindful reflection, consistency breeds familiarity. The more we engage in these practices, the more attuned we become to the nuances of divine communication. Over time, what once seemed like distant echoes may grow into clear, guiding voices, resonating with the truth of our innermost selves. Patience, too, is vital. It is the soil that anchors our roots, allowing us to stand firm in the face of doubt or delay. In moments of silence, when guidance seems just beyond reach, patience reminds us that every moment of stillness is an opportunity to deepen our connection, to listen more intently, and to trust in the process. Faith, the sunlight of our garden, illuminates our path, guiding us through the uncertainties of this spiritual journey. It is the belief in the unseen, the trust that even when the voice of guidance is not immediately apparent, we are never truly alone. Faith propels us forward, encouraging us to open our hearts and minds to the possibility of divine presence in every aspect of our lives. Together, these elements form the foundation of a practice that transcends mere routine. They transform our quest into a living, breathing dialogue with the divine, where every step taken in faith brings us closer to the profound guidance we seek. In the grand symphony of life, divine messages often arrive as gentle notes, sometimes overlooked amidst the crescendo of our daily routines. Yet, these signs, subtle and profound, are the markers guiding us towards deeper understanding and connection. Recognizing these signs is an art, a skill honed by attentiveness to the nuances of our experiences and the whispers of our intuition. One of the most common signs is a sense of overwhelming peace, a tranquility that envelops you even in the midst of chaos. It's as if, in that moment, the stormy seas of life calm, offering a clarity and assurance that everything will unfold as it should. Another sign is the recurrence of certain themes or messages, whether through conversations, readings, or even the media we consume. Like a motif in music that returns with variation, these repeated messages invite us to pause, reflect, and consider their relevance in our lives. Synchronicities, or meaningful coincidences, also serve as markers of divine communication. These are the unexpected alignments that seem too precise to be mere chance, reminding us of the interconnectedness of all things and the presence of a guiding hand. The stirrings of the heart, too, are potent indicators. When we feel a deep, resonant truth in response to a situation, idea, or piece of wisdom, it's as if our very being acknowledges the divine message within. And then, there are the moments of inspiration that strike like lightning, offering sudden insights or solutions to problems that have long troubled us. These flashes of understanding can illuminate our path, showing us the way forward. As we navigate the journey of life, trusting our intuition becomes paramount. It's the compass that points us towards these signs, encouraging us to explore their meanings and implications. Seeking confirmation through prayer and reflection deepens this trust, providing a dialogue with the divine that enriches our understanding and guides our steps. So, as we move forward, let us do so with open hearts and minds, attuned to the signs around us, ready to receive the guidance that is always there, waiting to be acknowledged. In the pursuit of divine dialogue, the doors to communication are not guarded by the rigid sentinels of specific dogmas or religious practices. Instead, they swing wide open with the gentle keys of faith and openness. This journey into the depths of spiritual conversation does not ask for a resume of beliefs or a passport stamped with religious affiliations. It simply seeks a traveler with an open heart and a curious mind, ready to explore the vast landscapes of the divine. Faith, in this context, is not about adhering to a prescribed set of doctrines, but about nurturing a trust in something greater than ourselves. It's the quiet confidence that there is a guiding force, a benevolent presence that walks with us, even when the path ahead seems shrouded in fog. This faith, however personal or universal, acts as a beacon, illuminating our way through the uncertainties of life. Openness, on the other hand, is the willingness to listen, to be vulnerable and receptive to the myriad ways in which the divine might choose to communicate. It is understanding that divine wisdom can trickle into our lives in unexpected forms and moments, whether it be through the laughter of a child, the serenity of a sunset, or the quietude of our own thoughts. Together, faith and openness weave a tapestry of readiness, a prepared landscape in which divine messages can take root and flourish. They remind us that the sacred conversation is not confined to the walls of temples or the pages of ancient texts, but is alive in the here and now, accessible to all who seek it with a sincere heart. Thus, as we navigate our unique spiritual journeys, let us do so with the knowledge that our openness to experience and our faith in the journey itself are the only prerequisites for engaging in the profound dialogue with the divine. It's in this space of trust and openness that we find our most meaningful conversations and our deepest connections. In the journey of seeking divine guidance, the path is often strewn with hurdles and shrouded in mists of confusion. It's a pilgrimage marked not only by moments of clarity and connection, but also by times when silence reigns and our calls seem to echo into the void. The challenges, from the echoing silence to the puzzle of interpreting the messages we do receive, are integral parts of this spiritual quest. They test our resolve, refine our spirits, and teach us the depth of our own faith. One common challenge many face is the quiet, the periods where, despite our fervent prayers and meditations, we hear nothing in return. This silence is not a sign of abandonment or disfavor, but rather a sacred space for growth. It invites us to deepen our trust, to find comfort in the stillness, and to listen more intently, not just with our ears, but with our hearts. Misinterpretation presents another hurdle, where the messages we believe we receive lead us into confusion or doubt. Navigating this challenge requires humility and the wisdom to seek clarity through reflection, prayer, and, at times, counsel from others whose spiritual insight we respect. It's a reminder that the journey towards understanding divine will is a process, one that involves learning, unlearning, and relearning the language of the divine. Amidst these challenges, perseverance becomes our most trusted companion. It's the gentle yet unwavering force that encourages us to continue, to push through the brambles of doubt and the fog of uncertainty. Perseverance whispers to us that every challenge is a stepping stone to deeper insight, every misunderstanding a lesson in disguise. Therefore, as we navigate these waters, let us hold fast to our course, buoyed by the knowledge that our journey is as unique as we are. Let us remember that every challenge is an invitation to grow closer to the divine, to refine our ability to listen and understand. With perseverance as our guide, let us step forward with confidence, knowing that each step brings us closer to the wisdom we seek. As we draw this journey to a close, let's reflect on the transformative power that awaits when we open ourselves to hearing God's voice. This divine dialogue brings with it a cascade of benefits that can profoundly shape our lives. It ushers in clarity and wisdom, illuminating the path of decision-making with the light of higher guidance. It bestows peace, a deep, unshakable calm that anchors us amidst life's storms, reminding us that we are never alone, that a loving presence guides us at every step. Beyond the quiet confidence in our choices and the serenity that fills our days, hearing God's voice deepens our spiritual connection, knitting our hearts closer to the divine. This sacred relationship enriches our existence, imbuing it with meaning and purpose that transcends the material and the mundane. It's a journey of transformation, where each divine whisper has the power to change us, to mold us into vessels of love, wisdom, and compassion. So I invite you, with an open mind and heart, to explore the infinite possibilities that await in the realm of divine communication. This journey is yours to take, a path of discovery, growth, and profound connection. Listen for the whispers of guidance, accept the peace that follows, and allow the transformative power of hearing God's voice to illuminate your life. If this journey resonates with you, if you're ready to explore the depths of divine communication and its impact on your life, I encourage you to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Together, we'll start on this spiritual adventure, sharing insights, experiences, and the transformative power of divine dialogue. Let's step into this journey with open hearts, ready to receive the wisdom and love that await us.